Hey besties, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about my best Cricut tips for beginners. We're going to be going over my best advice for getting started and my top 5 things to buy with your Cricut. Number 5 is my absolute favorite, so stick around. The models of the Cricut might change over time, but the tools and accessories are generally always the same. So this video is good for anyone buying their first machine or for anyone just getting started. I am unboxing my Cricut Maker in this video to show you what comes in the box. Typically, Cricut sets you up with a great base of everything you'll need to get started. Fun fact, before I bought my Cricut, I had wanted one for literal decades and created a manual for myself to study all about its functions, so when I would buy it, I would be more than ready. I have been crafting my entire life. Literally was enrolled in arts and crafts class as young as 3 years old, so creating has always been an absolute passion for me. As a young adult, I have done my absolute best to become a full-time creator, and getting my Cricut was absolutely life-changing. Even if you don't plan on creating full-time, Cricut is really so helpful for even just holidays and gifts. As I mentioned, it comes with everything you'll need to get started. As always, you'll have a first project ready to go when you open the machine. This machine's box is very handy, so if you plan to travel around with it, keep it and you can use it and have a little handle at the top and know it's secure inside since the machine fits perfectly in this box. I still have mine for that reason after all these years. As you can see from a quick flip of the manual, this machine can cut a huge range of materials, which was exactly what I wanted. So if you're like me and would like endless options, a Maker may be for you. Whereas if you'd only like to cut basic paper and vinyl, maybe you should go with the Air or Joy. So let's jump into the most important extra to purchase. This was the first thing I knew I needed to grab. The tools in this kit are all so useful. I have used them so much and do not regret buying the bundle. I would suggest this to anyone looking to work with multiple materials. Each tool does something different, making them all a valuable asset. Even the portable cutter is excellent. The blade lasts super long and helps you to neatly slice your vinyl off the roll and so much more. It's very slim, so I fit it right beside my machine and only pull it out as needed. The reason I think this bundle is so worth it is because it has everything you'll need for every material. As we go through each tool, I'll tell you as someone who works a lot with the Cricut what I use most often and what I'd use them for. The portable cutter gets used all the time for vinyl rolls and for paper if I'd like to cut off some simple borders. I absolutely adore the scoring pen. It presses down and makes really clean lines. I use this when I make cards out of cardstock or little boxes. It is a fabulous alternative to buying the scoring tool. The weeding tool is hands down my most used of this set. I love vinyl and it helps to weed my projects perfectly. The tweezers are my least used item of this tool set. I rarely need their assistance, but they're good quality and they're useful when the time comes. Next up, one of my most used tools when it comes to paper, I really use this tool to lift and help me make sure I do not tear it. So this one is really great. The scraping tool is one of my most used items as well since I work a lot with vinyl. Finally, we have the scissors, which I get tons of use out of. They work great and come with a gorgeous cover to protect the blades. All these items can be stored in the door of your Cricut or on the side holders. Second extra purchase I think is really great is more Cricut pens. As you saw when I opened the box, it came with a basic black pen already. I then went ahead and got the big pack with a bunch of colors and then some other small packs as well. I love testing these pens out. They have been great for cards and packaging. I had to show my lovely little dog my latest pen test. So as I mentioned earlier, the machine comes with a first test, so you'll have something to use right out of the box. I'm sure most of you crafters have a lot of paper laying around in your craft space, but I do suggest to get the most out of it to try vinyl and cardstock. This machine is really so fabulous and can cut so precisely. I was excited to test some cardstock flowers just to see the machine do some sharp turns, and every size and shape I threw at it, it handled. Let me know below if you'd like some more flower content. I'd love to show you more shapes and colors and share my tips and tricks. Don't forget, if you'd like to stay posted, to hit that subscribe button. Last but not least, the Cricut Easy Press 2. I was searching everywhere for this one, and when I found it, I ran to the store. This one has a 9 by 9 inch plate. There are other sizes and a mini as well, which I have and love for perfecting corners and small vinyl projects. I suggest this 9x9 if you have limited space but intend on pressing tote bags and t-shirts. It's the perfect middle-sized machine. It also came with a first project. Keep your box for easy transportation and storage. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you on your Cricut journey. I hope you have a great day.